What's up, everybody? How's it going? Gonna rip down, you guessed it, more electronics. Alright, what do we got here? First off, I'm gonna put my jacket back on. Wait a little bit. You let everybody get in here. Maybe we'll start with this guy. Zenith. All right. What up, Tom? How's it going? A little bit of insulated copper wire here. I'm gonna have to go ahead and clip my plug ends, and then we're gonna go ahead and make plug soup. We're gonna go ahead and get those brass prongs out of there. All right, and then we got our insulated wire here. I'm going to go ahead and toss that into my mixed bin. It's a little bit too thin for me to strip. I'm going to get about $1.20 a pound for it. There we go. Hopefully everybody had a good week at work. Oh, what's up? That's right. That's right. It's over. I got a YouTube stream going on over here on this side. That's right. Recycling is over there hanging out. Wish I could see the comments over there on the YouTube YT side a little bit better. Thank you for the share, Tom. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to pull this lid off of here. It's going to be magnetic. We're going to go ahead and throw that into our sheet iron. I'm getting about 120 a ton right now. Prices have been dropping since summer, so that's not good. A little bit of plastic here. Go ahead and see if we can pop this off. Get it out of the way. There we are. We got that. We got a couple nice boards here. Gold corner. We got some IC chips, gold bearing components, transformers and stuff. Over here, some nice copper windings, capacitors for silver recovery. Let's go ahead and pop these boards out and we'll take a closer look. Hey, thank you for that. What was that? The Hi Bear. I appreciate that, Justin. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we got this board right here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get this Gold Corner BGA. Those are currently at board sort going for, where are my prices? $15 a pound. So you're better off just keeping that and finding someone else more private to sell to. Or keep it and get the gold yourself. We got an IC chip here as well with the legs on two sides. IC chip. This little silver box right here in front of my finger is a crystal oscillator that is going to be silver recovery. There might be a couple things under this box here. Let's pop it off and see what we got. We just got crystal oscillator and a couple little copper coils in there. I really don't mess with those. Too much time to take all those out. Got ourselves a nice little power board here. Let's get this wire out of the way. We got ourselves a transformer. Do I have those? I do. 35 cents a pound for the transformers. I do believe that. I think this guy might go as the same transformer. I'm unsure on these, but I harvest the copper out of those. And then we got these little blue capacitors right here for silver recovery as well. We got an IC chip down here. And then we do have, oh man, I forget what these are called. These are the diodes, I do believe. These little guys right here. I'm drawing a blank on those ones for some reason. Scrooge was just talking about them yesterday, I do believe. And then we have a little bit more sheet iron to toss into our barrel. $268 people in here. Let's go ahead and rip down one of these mini computers. If you guys love Planet Earth, scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, videos and live streams of the sorts, go ahead, hit that follow button because you're going to be helping me towards that 10K mark. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Darcy, for that follow. I appreciate that. James Bishop, too. Thank you for the follow. Easy enough to just do it that way. There are going to be some nice gold pins in here, so I'm going to go ahead and clean that up later. They should look a little something like this plug right here. Hold on, let's see if I can get that gold to shine just a little bit. The pins are plated gold. They're not solid gold. But every little bit adds up. And I apologize, I've never done little computers like this before. I do have 5 of them to do though. Fairly easy here. This might be just a little bit of copper. Now we're definitely going to want to get this off of here if we can. Definitely is copper. Pain in the butt. Really tiny screwdriver. Here we go. I think we actually have it. Should have just done it the right way. Actually might be able to get that off of there now. There we go. A nice little chunk of number 2 copper. A little bit of a struggle. We're going to have some more copper in here as well. A little bit of RAM. Wonder what other goodies we're going to have. We got a couple of screws holding it in. Any more? I don't think so. Can't tell me that those little screws right there are holding it in. Maybe they are. Joshua, how's it going? Thanks for all them stickers. We got the Mike Does stuff and the hatchet there. Thank you. Sorry, I might have missed a couple comments there. A couple follows, I hope not. Maybe. Alright, there we go. Alright, a little bit of steel, a little bit of is that plastic on there? Yeah, a little bit of plastic, but there's enough steel in there. Let's go ahead, toss that whole thing into my sheet iron bin. Now we have this nice little mini computer motherboard. Hoffy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now we try to figure out how we get this copper off of here. We got a little bit of RAM. I did plug one of these in. They did turn on, but unfortunately, it's really old. It's like Windows 2000. 512 megabytes RAM stick. Not bad. We're going to harvest these chips right here on both sides for some gold recovery as well as these fingers too. We got quite a pile of RAM that we have to clean up yet. Tons of gold fingers. That'll be one of the first things that I actually run. when I do my gold recovery. Other than that, we got a little bit of gold plated pins right here. There isn't much, as you can see. It's just a little bit of plating on the ends. Couple cards here with a few chips. Nice big chunk of number 2 copper. And then we do have more gold pins here as well, along with a whole bunch of like IC chips. Flat pack here, pins around all 4 sides. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. What's up, Chels? How's it going? We got these little yellow boxes here. Those guys are tantalum capacitors. You're going to want to save those as well. It looks like we have a black one with the gray half as well. Those have a little bit bigger of a gray strip on them than some of them. Oh, right here. That one's maybe a bit of a good example. If I can focus it and get it in there without that glare. What's up? It all adds up. Anywho, we got a nice little motherboard here. Let's do this thing. 1 second. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I will be right back in just a minute. Alrighty, I am back. Hey, how's it going, Eric? Jason France, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Henry Harvey, thank you for the share. It all adds up with the heart me. Thank you, guys. Ticket Bay, Billy the Kid, thank you for your follow. You guys are smashing that follow button, getting my numbers up there. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys, helping me get to that 10K mark. Oh, it's not bad, not bad. Just taking apart a few things here. What do we got here? ADB. Some kind of satellite box, digital broadcast box. All right, let's go ahead and rip it down. See what's in there. On the side, yep. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's right. I'm over here on the talk as well. I just have this one running just to hopefully maybe get a couple of subs and maybe some watch time in by some people. I think I missed another screw on the other side. Hopefully you can see it pretty good over here on the YT setup. I know the people on the old TikTok here can see it pretty good. Alright, this should come out here. That sticker's holding us back. There we are. Not a bad board at all. Chels, thank you for that heart me. I appreciate that. Alright. We have a little bit of magnetic steel here. We're going to go ahead and throw that into our sheet iron bin. Get this plastic plating off of here. Yeah, I got 2 of them going. I got a couple of Samsung Galaxy S9s in a pickup. So, a drop off, and they worked just fine. They were all reset and everything. So I got YT playing over here on another setup kind of like this one. Anywho, let's get this off of here. There we go. A little bit of plastic for the trash. Oh, we got some LEDs and we got some silver buttons here. Got some gold plating on these legs. Very nice. What up, Scrooge? How's it going? Yeah, we got 2 lives going on. I did have 3 at one point, but that's getting a little too much. Kind of hectic. Thank you for the heart, me Scrooge. Thank you, thank you. All right, not too bad. We're gonna pop this. Some of these digital displays, if you pop those off, they have the blob. That's for the YT over here. It's hard for them to see as well. I wonder, 1 second, let me just see what happens if I do this. And then this. I don't know if that'll make it better. I guess we'll find out. I feel like my phone's gonna fall out though. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. That should work. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Anywho, sometimes they have the black blobs underneath these screens, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes they're a pain to get off of here, so I'd probably just save that for depopulating. Yeah. Anywho, we're going to save these little buttons here. They're going to have little silver contacts in there. These LEDs have a gold bond wire. This guy right here, little gold-plated legs. Couple IC chips here with gold bond wires. I really need to get my stream key. I know you guys hear me complain about that all the time, but TikTok really needs to make it easier to be able to do that. I got this guy here. And there we go, our nice beautiful board here. We have a little silver box here that's going to be our crystal oscillators. These little blue capacitors right here are going to have silver in them. You're going to want to save those, guys. Nice piece of extruded aluminum with a gold corner BGA underneath of that. You're going to want to save those items. You got a couple nice chunky IC chips, a couple BGAs here as well. All kinds of nice copper spools. These little capacitors here, they are aluminum. May or may not go as dirty aluminum at your yard, so you're going to definitely want to double check and ask them. We can't forget about our plugs and our ports. They're going to have gold pins inside of there. Your HDMIs, your USBs, your Ethernet ports. Yeah, I can't wait to depopulate boards, guys. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we got more sheet iron. What do we got here? DVD player. We'll do another desktop here in just a minute. Right after this, we got Alienware, older Alienware desktop that we can rip down. Come on. All right, sheet iron. Not much going on in here. Couple of little boards. A little bit of gold on this this laser reader here. See what we can't do. Thank you for the Go Populars and the Heart Me's. Appreciate that. So you're going to have a little board here. Are those pins plated? They are not. So we're not going to worry about those boards in there. We are going to have a little bit of gold in here, though. You're going to want to disassemble this, take this all apart. A little bit of gold up here on this ribbon. Shoot. There we go. You guys over here on the YT. A little bit of gold. A little bit of gold in here. Electric motors. And then the rest can go in the sheet iron. Plastic. You can go ahead, pull this tiny board off of here if you would like. Little motor here. All right. Electric motor. Thank you for them Go Populars, Scrooge. I appreciate that. See if we can make it into the motor bucket from here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Not much hanging out on this board, but I still will get paid for it because it is a circuit board. Toss it into the low-grade bin. Because after I depopulate my boards, I can still go ahead and sell them with the remainder of the junk on it. And I still get paid for that. So we'll be getting the gold off of it. And still get paid for the boards, which ain't too bad. A little bit of wire. At this point, the barrel of wire is overflowing. I just throw it in the general direction because it's all over the floor. All right, yeah, we'll save this to rip this down in our further micro scrapping live streams later on. We'll be getting into those eventually. Eventually when it gets a little bit too cold here, but today, oh, we got a screw there that I missed. Today it was about 60 degrees out, so that's not bad. C. Wayne Hart, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We're just hanging out, ripping down electronics for the circuit boards so we can later on and go on and do the gold recovery. And then we can eventually have 24 karat gold nuggets. And after you save up enough nuggets, eventually you get a bar. After you get a bar, you get many, many more. Which I'm kind of excited. I kind of want to make like some rings. I want to make gold rings out of my e-waste scrap. Out of my gold recovery. That's what I want to do. Gold rings, coins, bars, nuggets, the works. I want to see my silver too. I'm excited for that. Excuse me. Anywho, let's go ahead and clip this wire off of here. There we go. We got a nice little power board here. They don't fetch much on their own, but you can go ahead and take this transformer off. You can grab this nice little copper spool here. You got a little IC chip down in here, this little black box with the 2 legs on it. I'm so sorry. The YT over here just can't really like see anything when I'm up here like this. All they see is nothingness. But we got the little blue capacitor there for some silver as well. How's it going, Jose? I'll be using copper 2 chloride formula to get my my gold fingers and the gold plating and whatnot. Later on, we'll go into the refining part a little bit later. All right, a little bit of sheet iron there. All right, here we have this little extruded aluminum heat sink on top of this flat pack. The flat pack is going to contain gold bond wires. You got your IC chips that have bond wires, gold bond wires in them as well. Little silver rectangle crystal oscillator for some silver. I'm unsure if these ports have any kind of gold plating in them or not. I'm not sure on that one. Kind of like that idea, Scrooge. I wonder if that would work. But yeah, no, it's like hard for everyone to see the stuff here. They can see the rip down process, no problem. It's just, well, yeah, like I said, once I get up here, right about here is when they can't really see much. I'll have to figure that out. I'm still trying to fine tune it. We'll get it. We'll get it. I wonder if there's a way I can actually layer this phone right above my other one. Okay, I got some ideas. We got ideas. I'll have to worry about that later. We got people in here at the moment. They want to see stuff get ripped down. They want to see electronic waste turned into money. I'm just over here now. I'll just be standing here thinking about what to do. We're getting real close, though. It's kind of crazy how close we are to the winter season, and I've actually got my garage. I've never seen my garage this prepared for the next scrap season in the spring. Like, it's really nice, but there's still a lot of work to do. Not gonna lie. I know it's really weird over here. We'll have to figure that out. Like, I bet you it will work. Hold on. Let's see what happens if we do this. Oh yeah, it's gonna work, I think. Now I just can't see the comments. Yeah, because when I'm up here... Well, alright, we're going to have to set up another monitor. Let's see. Let's see how that goes. Alright. Maybe that'll be better. I can't see none of the YT comments, so I guess we'll just let it fly. Here, let's just let it go. I'm just trying to hope somebody tunes in over there so that I get some watch time. I'm trying to build it up. And from what I've heard is that... hopefully you guys can still hear me. I've heard that people that are in your live streams on the YT still add on to your watch time towards getting monetized there. So, hey, doesn't hurt. Plus, I'm getting more of my name out there, I guess. Hi, I'm all fancy, streaming on 2 platforms. Poopin', thank you for your follow. Nice name, dude. Thank you for helping me get to that 10K marker. Anybody else that loves Planet Earth, scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, videos and live streams of those sorts, go ahead, hit that follow button because you'll be helping me towards 10K. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, guys. All right, let's do that Alienware computer, guys. What up, Chad? How's it going? Jose, thank you for your follow. Alienware. Thank you, Denny. I appreciate that. Let's pull some screws out, shall we? Let me move this cord out of my way quick. There we go. I hope everything looks okay over here. Thanks for that, heart me. I appreciate that. And it's a shame scrapping this guy out. Let me pull all these. This is a big boy. Oh, man. Oh, here comes the power supply, I think. If it'll come out. Gotta get this off of here. How do we get in here, guys? It's one of those fancy computer cases, I guess. Another one that's a pain in the butt here. That helped it at all. Luna, thank you for your follow. I appreciate that. All right, I gotta put on the safety glasses here. Might get wild. All right. Thanks for the Go Populars. Into this thing, man. Oh, there's more screws on the bottom. All right. We're on to something else here, guys. We'll find our way in. Thank you for the lives. I appreciate that. I don't think that helped at all. Something's happening. It's just another layer of plastic. It's the same thing, but just another one. Thank you, Sam Smith 8999. Thank you for that follow. Man, there's screws underneath that hold this plastic on, but how do you get underneath it? I think we're going in on the wrong side, guys. We're gonna get in here. This isn't seeming to help either. There's no way in. There's no way in. The power supply won't even come out. There's no way in. It's just a big metal box underneath. Scrooge. Thank you for that 15K likes already. 15K taps for the struggle. I appreciate that. We will get in here. I think it's going to be an easy one, and then this happens, eh? It shouldn't be this hard. Okay, now we might be onto something. I think I said that last time, and then we weren't on to anything. that help the situation? I don't like this. Sedamar 1823. Thank you for the follow. Father Pox, thank you for your follow as well. You're right. I've already been using the old hammer. Yeah, I love the hatchet. We broke some of it apart. Shouldn't be this hard, honestly. It really shouldn't be. But I don't know where it's like, where's the entry point? Oh, this thing, it fell off. We're in. We did it. Yes. All right. Little bit of sheet iron. Now we can see what's actually going on. I'm sorry, guys. All right. This is actually kind of cool in here. It's got like weird hieroglyphics and alien writing. Do have a hard drive here. You could have 4 hard drives in this thing. Cool. Now we just gotta figure out. Oh, okay. All right. Feeling a little bit better about this situation here. See what kind of RAM we got. Two gigabytes. Scrap pile. Beautiful RAM here. If recovering the gold isn't your thing, you can go ahead and sell these sticks for $43 a pound on online. You can go ahead, trim these fingers down, and you're going to be looking at $75 a pound for clean fingers. You got your BGAs here with gold inside of them. Gold fingers. I'm going to go ahead and harvest all this nice, beautiful stuff, and I'm going to collect all this gold and watch the price of it keep going up every day. Let's hope it keeps going, guys. And thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. But yeah, we got all kinds of beautiful chips and stuff on here. Full of gold. What else we got in here? We got a couple of graphics cards here. What is this? Crossfire. I don't know what that means. I don't want to break it. Just give it a wiggle. That always works. Yeah. Shoot. There we go. There's that one. Oh no. Don't break it. That one. All right. Not sure what we have going on here. Some kind of Crossfire. Pegatron. Graphics cards. A little dirty. Might be worth looking up the resale. No. This was probably all smushed down from my hat earlier. I mean, I got one a little while ago, but it was a little while ago. It's the latch at the bottom of the cards. Yeah. It's like, do I want to break this? I feel like some of this might be resellable. What's everybody all got planned for the weekend? Come on. All right. All right, we're scrapping it. Not messing with it. I know it's really weird. It's got a radiator on the back. Oh, you can hear the liquid. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We're not going to cut that open. We're going to set that off to the side for now. But we should have I don't know if it's copper or aluminum, but I don't want to scratch it, bust it open or something, and have liquid all over my floor or desk or wherever it lands. So we're going to pop this CPU out. And we are working with, ooh, I don't know if this one's actually going to be a resale item. It is an i7 930. So I will be very careful with this guy, and I will be looking it up before I put it in my scrap bin. With that being said, I'm just going to go ahead, try to wipe some of this thermal paste off of here. Clean some of that off before I put it into a anti-static bag. Wherever my tiny ones are here. Uh, 930. 930. Set this down for just a second. Oh, nice, Danny. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll just store it in this bag for now until we get a price and we find out. I think Are You Kidding Me is checking it out for me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I always keep anti-static bags on hand just in case I find any boards that might be worth it. Just like those RAM sticks we pulled out the other day. Those go for about $10 a piece. Someone's selling them for $10 a piece with $8 shipping over on the Bay. And they sold 4 of them and they got like 3 left. So, hey, I'm going to post them up. $8. $8 ain't bad. 8 times 4 for free scrap that I got. Plus I get all the other stuff out of it, you know? Not bad at all. All right, what else we got going on here? We got some wire here we got to get out of the way. Ooh, all kinds of clips here. Hey, Jules, thank you for that heart, me. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah, it might be worth the repost, but then again, I guess I did turn this machine on. It did. I'm not gonna lie, it fired up at one point, but it was like all corrupted in the hard drive. I'm not fixing it up. I'm not fixing it up. Nice one, Blue Moon. 12 computers today. Not bad at all. Yeah. I'm not a tech fixing person, man. So I know the CPU works. There's just an issue with the hard drive. Mr. Long, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. Oops. Oh no. Alright, there we go. Might as well get the hard drive out now before I end up damaging it. Oh, we're just taking stuff apart. We're hanging out. Having a good time. 136 people chilling in here. We got our Seagate hard drive here. These are going to be going for 70 cents a pound over at BoardSword. Seagate, 500 gigabytes. Boards nowadays, kind of crappy, man. Not as good as the old ones. Got a little bit of gold fingers here. You're going to have some chips. The casing should be some cast aluminum. You're going to have a little bit of gold up in here. You're going to have magnets and hard drive platters. Hard drive platters, I'm selling for 12 of those for, how much was it? $13? $13.50? Something like that over at the old eBay. But this hard drive, if normally I would break it down, but I have a guy that will buy them for $2 a pound. Not bad at all. He tests them, gives me back the ones that he doesn't want or are no good. All right, there we go. Heck yeah. Now will the power supply come out? Probably not. Yeah, that's right, recycling. Unfortunately, at the moment, the way I have it set up now, I really hope everybody can see what's going on over there. I can't see the comments. I'm just kind of letting it run. See what happens. Maybe I can still get a few subs over there. Come on. Why would they make it like this? I'm hacking this wire off of here. Alright, there we go. Well, since we got it, do you save everything on the boards? Not everything. I go through and I cherry pick all the stuff that I want off of there. I'll go over one of the boards here. Once we get one of the boards out, we'll definitely be going over it. There's a couple things that I do need to brush up on. I go over the gist of it. Once we're depopulating, we'll be getting a bunch of good stuff. Insulated copper wire. Some yards will require you to cut off the plug ends. If yours doesn't, leave them on there. Get that weight for that wire price. My yard pays about $1.20 a pound right now for mixed insulated wire, but I do have to clip off all these plug ends. And some of these plug ends, if we take a look here, maybe I can find a good example on here. Maybe not. Some of them will have gold plating in them. So you're going to want to go ahead and double check those and clip off the ones that do have a little bit of gold. Everything adds up. If you're I don't know, Blue Moon, have you followed Scrooge yet? I'm sorry if I don't recall you being in the chat. I'm sorry. But if not, anyone that hasn't yet, I was gonna say anybody in here that hasn't followed Scrooge yet, that wants to learn how to actually do the recovery part, the gold recovery, go ahead and drop him a follow, because that man knows what he's doing when it comes to getting gold. That is for sure. What up, Scrapaholic? I see you joining in. What up, what up? Most yards won't unless you have 500 pounds of wires with ends. Okay. My yard requires any bits of, any bits. Yeah, this one's a pain in the butt. I'm not quite sure what happened. It just kind of opened up and we're good to go now. Trouble with the first PC. Yeah, man. I don't know. Sometimes they stump me. I've never done one like this. What's up? Who's asking what? What'd I miss? Did I miss something? Oh, I can't scroll back up now because my other phone's in the way. Now it's trying to make me mute. Are you kidding me? Oops. There we go. There, that should work. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's a couple of really good people on here, that's for sure. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate that. No, it was an accident. Are you kidding me? It was an accident. I was accidentally scrolling up and I accidentally clicked some buttons. You're good though, I think. I know I should probably start doing that. I gotta get a better pallet system. I'm so limited on my dang room. I need to get a storage unit. Anyways, we got a nice little board here. As you can see, nice gold pins here. You have a little flat pack right here with the pins around all four sides of that black chip. That's going to have gold bond wires. You got your IC chips right here. Wires, legs on both sides. As you can see, they're scattered throughout the board here. This one really doesn't have much to talk about on here. These capacitors here, talk to your yard because they may or may not go as dirty aluminum over at your yard. Some yards won't accept them. They'll just say throw them in the sheet iron. So at that point, you're just better off leaving them on the board to get that price. Ah, fiber bags. They are the big bulk bags. Okay. Okay, yeah, I always keep putting everything into barrels. I would eventually, and honestly, like to get a storage unit, but I gotta find a nice cheap one. There we go, Scrooge. Oh, man. Let's pop this motherboard out of here. Comes out. Here we go again. My okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I usually run my wire in. I probably... It all kind of really depends on the year. I have quite a bit of wire now. I gotta go over all my receipts this year and see what we all took in. Here's a screwdriver in this. Might have been it. No, it's not. We got one right here. That's it. There we go. All right, sweet. All right, we got a nice, beautiful motherboard here. You can already see the gold plating inside of where the CPU sat. You can have gold plating where these cards were, the RAM cards, any kind of gold fingers. There should be a little bit of gold plating inside those sockets. You're gonna want to pull your battery off, toss that to the side. Make sure you tape it up and then toss it to the side. Nice big chunky flat pack right here. Gold pins, gold pins. Gold pins along this whole edge, basically, all over where you look. What else we got? Big, chunky, extruded aluminum heat sink right here with a fan on it. You can go ahead and break that fan down and get an electric motor price. This heat sink, these heat sinks, this one right here, connecting into this one, I will be pulling that copper off of there, but I will not be taking it out of these fins. So this chunk right here will be going as aluminum copper radiators. See if there's anything else fancy on here. All right, let's pull this. CD-ROM drive out. CD-ROM drives the whole unit, 25 cents a pound over at Board Sort. Your yard may be different. We got sheet iron on the outside. You're going to have a little board in here with some nice chips. You're going to have some gold fingers right here as well. A little bit of gold plating. Not as good as the old ones. The older, the golder. You're going to have some more gold bearing components. You're going to have a little electric motor that drives the tray. All kinds of goodies in here. We do have a huge, huge tote. I couldn't even take a guess at how many's in there anymore. I'd have to say there's probably 100 of them in there. Giant, giant tote, overflowing, spilling everywhere. Maybe not quite 100. Maybe there's like 50 or 60 of them. I have no idea. We have a lot of them. And we're going to get to those this winter. Try to pull out a bunch of this wire here. Don't want to leave that behind, but that's going to be pretty much it for this one. We got a DVD player over there yet. Vladimir, thank you for that share. I appreciate that. Insulated wire to clean up. Boo. Power supply should be able to come out now. I forgot about the power supply, guys. We'll have to talk about that here in just a second. Little board there that we got to peel off. More wire. I appreciate everybody hanging out. We have 105 people in here. We've going down. I might as well say it before we lose everybody. If you guys love Planet Earth, scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, videos and live streams of those sorts, go ahead, hit that follow button because you'll be helping me towards that 10K marker. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Keith Boone01 for that follow. Thank you. That's right, Recycling for the Roses. I appreciate that. A little more clean wire, $1.20 a pound, goes into the barrel. Actually, the crate for now. Really not much on here. I can't even really tell if that is plated. I do believe it is. but very, very, very thin. Blue Moon, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm going to call that good. This guy can get out of my face and into the scrap pile. And now we have our beautiful power supply. This can get in my face. $1.70 over 500. I'm going to be talking to my yard and see what they're talking about. See what they can do for me. Rolls. I might get your name wrong. I'm just going to call you Roll. Thank you for the share. I appreciate that. Power supply. Nice, heavy, with wire. Your power supply with connectors and everything. That will be 45 cents a pound over at Board Sort. Outer casing. Magnetic steel. That's going to go into your sheet iron. That's 120 a ton at my yard. But I'm going to go ahead and rip it down and get all these goodies out of here. We've got copper donut. It looks like two power boards in here. We got stuff here and here. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on. All kinds of transformers, copper donuts, aluminum heat sinks. You can go ahead and see that aluminum poking out. You're going to have some brass right here where the power plugs in as well. PC Tech, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Chad, thank you for the repost. Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin. Where's everybody from if you feel comfortable sharing? Anybody from the Wisconsin area? Appreciate you guys all hanging out. All right. Heck yeah. Bob, thank you for those roses. I appreciate that. We got Canada. We got Alabama. We got all kinds of people in the house. Texas. Victoria, BC. Heck yeah. Awesome. I appreciate you guys all hanging out. Some days my live streams go smooth. Some days I look like a fool. Some days we're learning new stuff. Some days we're not getting anything done. But hey, that's all right. We all have fun. Try to pass on a little knowledge. A lot of my stuff is quite repetitive. But hopefully it helps the new scrapper coming through. Thank you for the share. More than 10 friends. I appreciate that. We have a puzzle piece. 1 second. Gotta climb up here onto the desk. Now I have to move the other phone. I can at least check it and see what's going on over here. We got 3 people in here. What's up, 3 people? I appreciate you watching. Wow, I look tired as heck on that. Don't look at that. Don't look at my face. All right, let's get this other phone back over here. We got 3 people over on the YT watching. I appreciate that. Heck yeah. Yeah, we got more stuff we're going to break down. We got a couple more things yet. We'll do this DVD player. We got a stereo receiver over here, stereo system. We got a couple mini computers yet. That is a lot of shares. My guys, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, what do we got? We got a couple screws someplace right here on the back side. Wow, it's already 10 o'clock. I don't even know what time I hopped on. I think it was 9 actually. A little bit later than normal, but that's all right. It's the weekend. We don't got work tomorrow. A little bit of yard work though. I gotta rake some more leaves. That's a lot of shares, guys. I appreciate y'all. A little bit of sheet iron here, magnetic steel. So we'll throw that into the sheet iron bin. She goes. Hey, nice to meet you too. You have a good one. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. I don't really have a set schedule. I just kind of pop on during the week. During the weekdays, it's usually around 7, 8 o'clock. Somewhere around there. Not every day. But, yeah, I appreciate you hanging out. Oh, Chad's wanting you to come back. What happened, Chad? Couple of boards here. Power board. And whatever this board does. A little better than the power board, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe not. Power board. We got a couple of little transformers right here. You're going to have an IC chip as well. You got a couple of these capacitors. These capacitors right here may or may not go as dirty aluminum at your yard. You're definitely going to have to talk to them about it. Some just take it as sheet iron, some dirty aluminum. This little blue guy right here, I believe that's right. Recycling calls them M&Ms. But these little capacitors are going to be silver bearing, these blue guys. You're going to want to save those as well. Got another one hiding back here behind the yellow box. Any boxes, I usually go ahead, just give them a crack, see what's in them. Sometimes they have silver contacts in them. I actually don't know what that is. I'm not going to mess with that because that looked like it was oozing. Anywho, power board, toss it into the depopulation bin. Over here on this side, really not much happening. A little bit of ribbon that may have some gold on it in here. You got your electric motors, little board, little bit of wire, and more sheet iron. We'll be going over CD-ROM drives in a future live stream as well. So just because I skipped over it a little bit more this time, we'll be doing a whole live stream on them. Here, this thing has been around the shop for a while, hanging out in the garage. Lots of screws, but this is what we're working with, the Harman Kardon stereo system. Let's go ahead and start pulling these screws out. A little more insulated wire here. This stuff does quite add up fast. Especially once you start picking up scrap from electronic businesses. Lots of wire then. There's bound to be one or two that I miss. That should be most of them for at the moment. There we go. We got a few on the side though. 3 on the side, a couple on the bottom. You can feel that big heavy transformer in here. Got 28,000 likes. I appreciate you guys. All right, now this should come off of here. There we go. Outer casing, sheet iron, magnetic steel. Yeah, big chunky aluminum right there. Big transformer. Nice stacked boards. All right, our first board. Couple big chunky IC chips. I believe those are going to have a precious metal in them, those capacitors down there. I'm going to be saving them. Otherwise, not much happening on this board. We do have a crystal oscillator right there for some silver recovery. Got some gold-plated legs coming up. What do we held up on? Oh, we did miss a screw. Alright, there we go. Nice long gold-plated pins here. Got a flat pack down in here. IC chip, gold bond wires in those chips. Not really too much more on there. We got our flat packs, flat pack, IC chip, flat pack, gold bond wires, crystal oscillator, silver recovery. If I'm not mistaken, I believe if Scrooge is still in the house, are these guys the ones that we're supposed to be saving? These little silver barrel type ones? I'm going to have to double check on those. What up, JT? How's it going? How you doing tonight? Ripping down more electronics. Is Scrooge in here yet? He might be busy though. Got some nice pins right here that are got some gold plating on them. Nice little boards here. Just going to work. All right. Nice. Yeah, I got done with my actual work and then I got home and kind of came out here. It's a nice day now. It's 59 degrees today. Fahrenheit, for anybody wondering. Got a couple screws to pop out here. Is this another one? Yes, we did. There we go. 5:08 in the morning. It's 10:09 at night here. All right, we clipped that board out. Quite dirty. Flat packs. We got some, oh man, transistors. These are going to have, the older ones will have gold inside of them. We've got gold pins here. Nice, beautiful gold shining. More flat packs and stuff. The board is so darn dirty, it's hard to show you guys that stuff. Kind of forgot how much of a pain in the butt these ones are. Oh, is it cold there? Yeah, no, it was like 30 degrees Fahrenheit here a couple days, but now it warmed up. It's supposed to be about 60 degrees here for the next 2 days, and then it's going to get cold again. I don't like the cold. Bottom. Angel, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Helping me get closer to that 10K mark. Oops. Come on. There we go. Awesome. Now, too far. There we go. Hopefully, that off here. Let's clip some of this wire. Ah, there we are. This one does not have the blobs underneath it. Little LED here, I believe. Not much otherwise happening. We got one lonely IC chip here on the back. Here we go. We got a couple more LEDs. Those LEDs are going to have gold bond wires in them. Once again, not really much happening. Just a couple little IC chips with gold bond wires on the back side. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and save all these little buttons because they're going to have silver contacts in them. They add up quite fast. Once again, a couple more LED lights right here and here with gold bond wires. And then we do have another one of them silver switches. Probably turbo. I wish I could actually fix stuff and repair it. Maybe later on that'll be something I learn how to do. I have so much stuff that I'm wanting to learn and try out. I don't know if I got a long enough life to do that. So many hobbies and stuff I want to try. A little bit of insulated wire here, $1.20 a pound. A little bit thin for my liking to go ahead and put through the wire stripper, so I'll just sell it as is with that insulated coating on it. How's it going, Trash Pirate? How you doing? How's the live streams been going, man? I see you posting your highlights and stuff. Trying to give them the old likes and stuff, you know? got our transformer out. A couple of boards stuck on the side of it. This guy, I am willing to bet, is probably going to be copper. Oh yeah, there we go. It is easier just to keep. There we go. Let's see if I can get that out. I don't know if you guys can even see that or not. Definitely not silver where it was cut. Copper transformer. We're gonna go ahead and set that guy off to the side. Maybe tomorrow I can finally make the video for Snobby testing out my my new tool that he gave me. In fact, right here, Snobby Scrapper went ahead and sent me these. So when I go to pull the copper out of the electric motors, I got something with a little more leverage, and I can just grab right onto them and pull it out. Just peel that copper right out. That'll be nice. I appreciate that, heart me. I'm sorry if I didn't say anything. I swore I was gonna say something, and then I was silent. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for the heart me. I apologize. I'm starting to get a little tired. I probably am gonna call it after this one, guys. Get a little silent over here and stuff. Pop these screws out of this board. Sorry, y'all gotta stare at the back of my head every once in a while, too. There we go. All right. As you can see, all kinds of nice, beautiful copper spools across this board. These little guys. Oh, come on, brain. What did Scrooge call them? Oh, man. These little, like, half moon. You can see all them little black guys on there, black things on there, them little black moons. I don't know. We got aluminum heat sink. Check that out. If there's anyone in the chat that can tell me what those are, I know it's kind of hard to see them. Little things right yonder. I don't know. I do believe there will be gold in them, traces in them. I got to brush up on my when I depopulate. I apologize, guys. What's making this thing so heavy was that big, chunky, nice aluminum heat sink here. We are going to have to clean it up. You can't get, I do believe it is going for about 60 cents 60 cents a pound. Cleaned, dirty. Dirty at my yard is about 4 cents a pound. Absolutely cruddy. Recovery Gold, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. That's what we're doing here. We scrap everything out. We do regular scrap, and we also do e-waste. We'll be doing my first gold recovery hopefully in the springtime. So that'll be fun. As of right now, throughout the next couple weeks, it's going to get colder here. So we will be moving our workshop indoors and depopulating circuit boards for the next few months. Getting those gold recovery components. When springtime hits, we will be taking our gold pins, our gold fingers, our IC chips, our BGAs, things of that nature, and we will be recovering the gold out of it. So if you guys want to go ahead and see me do that and learn the process, do it my first time, hit that follow button. And you'll also be helping me out. That'd be great. Thank you for the share, Tracy. I appreciate that. Now you got your fan here. You're going to want to go ahead, if I didn't just smack it out of the casing there with the hatchet, you'd go ahead and clip this as close as you can to the circular center. Once it comes out, you'll go ahead and clip all of these fins like so. Just be careful because sometimes they do fly and you just don't know where they're going to head. Make sure you got your eye protection on. There we go. We'll clean this wire off of here as well. And there you go. Your yard should take that as an electric motor. More clean wire, $1.20 a pound. All right, we do have a transformer here, 35 cents a pound. We have a fuse. I just learned recently that those fuses right there will have silver in them, a little bit of silver, along with these little blue capacitors right here as well. You're going to want to go ahead and save those. Any boxes here, I like to go ahead and just give them a crack and see what's inside. And I'm not sure if you guys can see on those little, hold on, let's get it to focus. On those little copper arms, wow. All right, focus, there we go. So as you can see on the little copper arms right down here in front of my finger, there is going to be some silver contacts. Don't want to pass up on those either. Oh, we missed a bunch of screws. And there we have it, the rest of our board. Go ahead, pull this wire out of here. Might as well, we're already here. Let's get that board out. A little more wire, and the rest of this can go into our sheet iron. I'm getting about 120 a rod right now. Let's go ahead and clean some of this mess up. This can go into our bin of wire. Elvis Campbell, thank you for that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. If anybody else loves Planet Earth, scrap metal recycling, e-waste recycling, videos and live streams of the sorts, go ahead and hit that follow button right now so you don't miss the next video or live stream. You'll also be helping me get to that 10K marker. I do appreciate that. User 6706. Okay, let's do that again. I like these long ones. User 6707608204840. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Couple of brass plugs to add to the half of a 55-gallon drum. that that I have. We will be harvesting the number 2. Maybe I can get a piece out. Let's see if we can. I don't think I can get one of these out by hand. Ooh, it wants to go. It broke off. But anyways, there is going to be a little bit of number 2 copper wire left inside of here, inside the insulation. That's why we're going to take these plugs and we're going to put them into a slow cooker filled up with some water. You can use whatever you want, just as long as you can get that water boiling and heat it up so this rubber becomes a little more flexible. Then you can just pull these brass prongs right out. They don't add up to be much singly, but when you have a whole bunch of them, they will add up. That'll be one of those live streams where we just hang out and just chill. Same with like a wire stripping night. Some days I do those. Once I get enough wire, we'll just hang out, run the wire stripper, see how much we can get. Hang out, bullshit, that kind of thing, you know? A bunch of screws we'll go and throw into our bucket here. It all adds up, man. Love the name. It all the screws add up. Get some of this plastic out of here quick before I throw it into my bucket. I'll run the magnet over it quick. There we go. And the rest of this can just go onto the floor. Because we'll do a sweep in a little bit later and we'll run the magnet through again. Alright, what else we got here? We're starting to run low on stuff. I can probably put together... I got another... probably another one for tomorrow. I can piece together some stuff, but for tonight, I think we might call it a night. I think it's been about hour and a half that we've been hanging out, ripping stuff down. So I appreciate everybody coming through, hitting the follow button, tapping the screen, sending those gifts. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoy seeing what's inside of tech, seeing what you can get for a profit off of it by ripping it down, all that good stuff, just hanging out, having a good time, hit that follow button. You'll be helping me towards that 10K as well. I appreciate it for all the people that come in here and regularly hang out. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And we'll definitely catch you in the next one, guys. I got both of the phones going. Hold on. Whoops. Have a good